Hi guys, I just thought I'd do a quick video because I know I showed you in the haul video the new liquid Sculpey colours that I got, and I just thought I've just made some little pendants out of scrap, and I just thought I'd show you what they look like when they're baked up, and you know, are they the same kind of fluidity as the black and white, which you know I use a lot. So yeah, I just thought I'd drizzle some over these bits of pendants, and we can just have a little test. And as you know, I'm not keen on the silver Fimo one. It's quite runny and it loses its definition when it gets warm. It still looks nice, you know, and I've got a decent finish on it, but I'm just I don't like the fact that it goes really flat, and because it's flattened out, it's gone translucent in some areas, whereas the black, I mean, the definition on that black is lovely. You know, you've got some real texture going, whereas this is almost flush with the pendant. Anyway, we'll give these a go. I did 3 pendants because I was thinking about 3 colours, but I'd also got the silver, hadn't I? So I'll do gold and silver on this bigger one, and I'll drizzle the other colours onto these little ones. And I'm also just, I'm just going to get a plain tile. Oh heck, I don't know what that noise was. It's one of the neighbours, I think. I'm just going to get a plain tile, and I'm just going to do a couple of drops onto the tile as well, just so you can see how much it spreads when it's got warm, because that is a thing, obviously. Right guys, so I'm going to take the silver first. I've just got a bit of paper here so I can get it going, because these nozzles are the twisty ones, so they're a little bit different than the larger bottles that are just a full nozzle that you pull the whole thing off, whereas these are the twisty ones. So yeah, I'm just going to do a bit of silver on this one when it is quite thick. But you can get some fine lines with it. So that's the silver. I'll just do the gold on this. On the other side of this bit. It'll be interesting to see how much shine comes through when they're baked as well, because at the minute they look really flat and dull. And then I'll just do the blue, what's it called, Peacock Pearl, this blue colour's called. It's quite turquoise to me anyway. I'll just do a couple of drizzles over. Probably not the best shape to be doing this with. Just wipe my nozzle off. And last but not least, this is the rose gold. And what I'm going to do is pick these up and drip them on my tile in a minute. Let's just get this going. Oh, this one seems a little bit runnier. Just give it a shake. I did give them all a really good shake beforehand, and I've been storing them nozzle down. Right, I'll just do that. That's enough, isn't it? I'd say the rose one's a little bit thinner. Don't know why, but it is. Right, let's just pick these up. I'll just get another bit of paper. And pop these on this paper, if I can pick them up without getting it everywhere, that is. I'm not going to worry about the sides and the drips, guys, just for this. I just want to see how well they hold up. Like I said, they're probably not the best shapes I could have chosen, are they? In fact, I don't know if this up. I'm going to leave these drips on the paper and just see what happens to them in the oven, rather than drip some more out. Right, guys, I'll go and stick these in the oven. I'll just do 15 minutes as I've done with the other colours. I'm just drying the nibs off, and I don't forget. And then we'll come back and have a look at them and see what we think. The silver is a fabulously fine line. I'm assuming with the twist top, you can alter the way it comes out. I'll just show you with the white one. Like the white top, that just pulls straight off, and that's your nozzle. You've no choice in the matter. Whereas with these, the more the more you open it, the more will come out, I'm assuming. But we'll see. Right, I'll stick these in the oven for 15 minutes, and we'll have a look at how they bake up. See you in a minute. Hi guys, these are all baked now. Here's just the dots on the paper. As you can see, the gold and silver, the blue and the rose gold. Quite nice colours. I will say that these have gone darker. I'm just going to put a little blob so you can see if it'll come out, that is. I'll just put a little dot of each by the colour, and you can see then how much it's darkened, not significantly. If you can see, I think personally in the bottle it's more turquoise and it goes more blue when it's baked, and you can see there isn't much difference. I'd say that out of the bottle that looks more fleshy, where once it's dried it does look like a nice rose gold. Now this did run quite a bit on these, so what I did was pop some white scraps in just so you could see the difference there. So the blue on black, because it's quite translucent, you're losing it. You can see on the edge it's quite strong on the edge, but over the tops where it's thinned, whereas on the white it's kept its colour really well. And the same with the rose gold. The drips look quite dark, but it's gone translucent as it's thinned, but on the white it's really kept its colour. And I just did 2 drops onto a piece of unbaked clay, because I was worried if you used it on unbaked clay would it the colour leach, and there's no leach. I left that sat for a good 5 minutes before I baked it, and there's no leach of colour anywhere. So that's those colours. And now the gold and silver. Now I did give it a bit of a buff because if you've not used these metallic liquid clays, they almost seem to have a film over them. So it's better to buff, then you can get the mica back. Now the silver on the camera, it doesn't look too silvery. On the gold, you can see it on the gold, you can see it twinkling, but you don't see it as much on the silver. But in real life it is quite twinkly, and if I just lift these up I think you'll be able to see on the gold and silver drips it is quite twinkly, so I either didn't put enough on maybe on there, or the lines are a bit too thin, but the colours are lovely. I keep saying gold, don't I? It's not gold, it's bronze, but I do like it. It looks like old gold, doesn't it? And I quite like that colour. So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd do that because I was just going to test on myself and see what they did. I don't know if or when I'm going to use a lot of these. This one I would probably add a little bit more green to it, and it would work well for doing my patina effect. This rose gold, again, with the rose gold clay, I think it'd make a really nice you know, zigzag like we did on some of the other pendants. To be fair, that's probably all I'd use them for, unless I, you know, put them in a mould or something and did that kind of faux sudden slice effect with it. But yeah, I'm impressed with the gold and silver. The gold flattened out a little bit, but it's way more pronounced than the Fimo silver is, and the silver's really, I mean, you can see how thin that line is there. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them, these ones, compared to the black and white. I'm sure I'll get a lot of use out of them, and I'll leave you all to it. I just thought I would just share that while I was doing a bit of a test, because it always comes in handy when, you know, somebody's had a dabble before you go and buy it, doesn't it? Right, guys, I shall leave you to it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.